Hi foodies, for my lunch I made some pineapple teriyaki shrimp along with some sauteed veggies. Really easy and delicious lunch, so let's get into it. I'm using the shrimp, of course. I leave the tail on, but this is deveined and everything. Then I'm gonna season with some garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and black pepper. You can add salt if you want to, but just do a little bit because we're gonna be using soy sauce, okay? I didn't even bother to add salt here. Now, each time I make teriyaki sauce, I do a different version, to be honest with you. So this one, I'm going to be using some cornstarch here. Then I'll be adding some pineapple juice. You could add some diced pineapples to this if you want to, guys, but I'm just using the juice today. So add a little pineapple juice, whisk it in, and then add the rest. Of course, I'm going in with some soy sauce. You can't have teriyaki sauce without soy sauce. I'll be adding some rice wine vinegar right here. Of course, some brown sugar. All the ingredient details are in the description box below the video, so you just need to click that down arrow beside the video title and it will open up the description box for you, so you'll know how much of each ingredient to add. For the sauteed veggies, or steamed veg as we say in Jamaica, we're going to be starting off with garlic and ginger, then carrot and onion and bell peppers. Then of course we're going to be adding some cabbage and broccoli. The cabbage was shredded, and you can do it finer, thinner, or thicker if you want to. Okay, and also the broccoli, I cut it into small bite-sized pieces so that it will cook quickly. We're going to start off with the shrimp. Okay, so I have oil in the pan and I'm going to be cooking the shrimp on all sides. And you can cook the shrimp for about 2 minutes because we're going to be simmering it in some sauce later on. So you don't want to overcook it now and then cook it again later. So about 2 minutes total should be good. So you can try a minute on each side. Please make sure you're using raw shrimp and try to go for large or jumbo or colossal shrimp. Make sure they are raw. For the heat under the pan, I recommend medium to high heat because you want to get some color on the shrimp, and then all you have to do is just remove the shrimp from the pan and set them aside. We'll set the shrimp aside so we can use this pan to make the sauce. You don't have to wash this pan. It's perfectly fine. We're just going to be adding garlic and ginger to the oil that's left in here. We're going to be making my version of teriyaki sauce. As I said to you guys, each time I make teriyaki sauce, it's a little bit different. Authentic teriyaki sauce, I believe, is literally just mirin, soy sauce, and brown sugar. But over the years, people have just added, other ingredients to make it their own. Okay, so this is my version of teriyaki sauce. I mean, you might see me do something different another time. So we're adding the mixture that we made earlier, and then we're just going to simmer this for about 5 minutes over low to medium heat. What we want is for this to thicken up a little bit, and it's going to be really nice and glossy because we've used the cornstarch and you have the brown sugar. It's a really simple sauce, guys, and you could add some diced pineapples to this if you want to. For the veggie stir fry, oil is in the pan over medium heat. I'm adding ginger and garlic. I love to start a lot of my dishes that way. So once this gets beautiful and fragrant, we're just gonna add the other ingredients. We're going in with the carrot, the bell peppers, the onion, and then we're gonna be stirring this around for just a few seconds. Then we'll go in with the cabbage and the broccoli. For the sauteed veggies today, guys, I am keeping it very simple because the pineapple teriyaki shrimp is so flavorful. So we don't need to, overdo it with a bunch of seasonings when it comes to the cabbage. I'm just going to be adding salt and pepper and a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, and that's it. So once you add the cabbage and the broccoli, all you need to do is just toss everything together, stir them around, make sure the stuff that's underneath goes on top, just mix it around, and you can keep stir frying this until the cabbage is cooked to the texture that you want. Some people want it very crunchy, some people like it when it's a little more tender, so you have to cook it to your liking. Okay, so here I'm just adding the garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper. Okay, then you can continue to stir fry this on the medium heat, or you can put a lid on the pan and allow it to steam a little bit over low heat. So it's really up to you. Either way, it's gonna be so good. Usually, if I'm making the Jamaican version of this, then I would add my Jamaican or Caribbean style powdered seasoning, and I'd add some scallion, some thyme, some minced or whole Scotch bonnet pepper. So that's something you can definitely do if you're in the mood for it. Once the veggies are cooked to your liking as far as how firm they are, then you can just turn off the heat. Try not to make them super mushy, even if you like them a little tender. Now the teriyaki sauce was done already, but I turned the heat back on so I can just add the shrimp. Remember that the shrimp is partially cooked, so we just need to stir it around in the sauce to complete the cooking. And that will take seconds, but if you want to just stir this around for about a minute, that's fine. You just want the shrimp to, be coated with that delicious pineapple teriyaki sauce. For garnish, you could add some green onions, some sesame seeds to this, but as is, it is really flavorful. Teriyaki shrimp, as a matter of fact, anything teriyaki is really good with just some plain fluffy rice. But today I didn't feel like having any rice, so I just had it with the cabbage. I sprinkled on some sesame seeds, some green onions, and this is just good to go. You could add some crushed pepper if you want a little heat as well. So that is it, our delicious pineapple teriyaki shrimp along with some sauteed cabbage and some other veggies. If you'd like to, you could add some mashed potatoes, some rice, some quinoa, whatever you enjoy the most. But give this a try, guys. I want to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.